Bristol, Tennessee triples in size today as fans gather at this Coliseum-like venue where the best drivers in the world become gladiators in chariots. And as we saw yesterday, a short track results in short tempers. So, as always in Bristol, hang on for more than just a race.
Bristol's 36-degree bank, steepest in NASCAR. Here we go!
Thanks, Scooter. Easter may signify the start of spring, but each year the pilgrimage to Thunder Valley kicks off the start of NASCAR's fan-favorite short track season. And four-time Bristol winner Jeff Gordon, how special is this place?
This place is real special. It's an awesome racetrack. It reminds me a lot of when I was growing up, racing on the high banks at Winchester and Salem in the midgets and sprint cars. And we're looking forward to a great day. But I tell you what, if you thought yesterday was something, wait until you see what's going to happen today with 500 laps. And you know what? It's all coming up next on the one and only NASCAR on Fox.
Welcome to Bristol. Welcome to the short track.
Oh, man, this is Bristol. I mean, it's crazy.
Buckle in tight, pull them belts, because it's going to happen about 16 seconds a lap.
You got to have it all. Everything needs to go your way.
I'm telling you right now, there's going to be a lot of action here today.
This place brings out the best in guys, it brings out the worst in guys. We got a long way to go yet now. And this is where the fun starts.
Slides, hits the wall.
Here at Bristol, you cannot take any kind of prisoners. When something goes wrong, it is catastrophic.
Sliding around, door handle to door handle.
And car's out, you ready?
Let's open it up, boys. I'm coming.
That's rush hour. Wow. That car got Bristol stopped.
Trouble down the back.
Caution out. I don't know if the leader's got it.
Because this place is tough. And the hits just keep on coming. Good race going on for the lead up here. It's about the guy that can get up on the wheel, grunt it out, and hang in there.
Welcome to NASCAR Ihop Cup Series, Race 7 of the 36 race season. We are live at Bristol today for the running of the Food City 500. The weather, rain is in the area and could and possibly will delay this race at a certain point. So, the weather here is, it's in the high 60s. But rain is in the area. It rained briefly this morning. Cars are uncovered. The track is dry. And instead of a 1:09 p.m. start time like we had planned, the start time's been bumped up 20 minutes. So some of the keys, especially since we may possibly see a race to halfway today, keep your patience, keep your cool, save your stuff, but at the same time you don't want to conserve too much if you're somebody like Dillon Murway or Jonathan Wisher who've had their lowest starting spots all season in qualifying. And while we're at it, let's go down and get the starting grid. In row 1, we got the Target Chevrolet and the 1 car. Row 2, we have the Nationwide Chevrolet and the Eris Internet Toyota. Row 3 finds the Pepsi Chevrolet and the Furniture Road Chevrolet. Row 4 finds the Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet and the Blue Deuce Ford. Row 5 finds the Pennzoil Ford and the Great Clips Chevrolet. Row 6 finds the Outback Steakhouse Chevrolet and the Haas Nation Chevrolet. Row 7 finds the Ortho Fire Ant Killer Ford and the Lowe's Chevrolet. Row 8 finds the M&M's Toyota and the Caterpillar Chevrolet. Row 9 finds the FedEx Express Toyota and the Motorcraft Ford. Row 10 finds the 10 car and the Zest Ford. Row 11 finds the 20 car and the 83 car. Row 12 finds the Smithfield Foods Ford and the Advocare Ford. Row 13 finds the 56 car and the 27 car. Row 17 11, 12. Row 14 finds the 29 car and the Hot Wheels Chevrolet. Row 15 finds the 33 car and the 5-Hour Energy Toyota. Row 16 finds the 9 car and the 55 car. Row 17 finds the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet and the Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet. Like you said in the countdown, we got an interesting show for you guys this afternoon. Rain in the forecast, raced halfway to make this thing official. 30 laps long. The 2 Bristol races are usually our longest races on the season. Here we go. Pace car is in. DW. Remember those words. Alright, boys. Starters bringing them down. Flagman has got his flag in the air. Telling the Ganassi boys to bring it down slowly. Green flag is in the air. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. Wow, the 1 car did not get going on the outside lane. Ain't at all. Look at that. Stacked up the 19 car. As you see, Blake Dillon already is challenging Derek Lewis for the top spot. Or, I'm sorry, Paula Moon. Damn it, I get you two mixed up. And he lets them up, but they're stacking them all the way. They stacked them up quite a bit. Maybe the one might have a flat. That tire, possibly. Coming out of turn 4, 16-second laps here this afternoon. And already, leaders have caught lapped traffic. Just like Brighton on Friday night, everyone's going to try to fight for that bottom. And just, or if you got a good line of cars going on the outside, you can get a, but the only way you'll see somebody near the wall is if either their car's good up there, running near that Larson line, or they have a problem like the one has right here. Thinking he's got a flat. Keep it up there, bud. Keep it up there, stay high, keep it up there. Keep it up there, bud. That was his spotter, Keith Rodden. That was his spotter, Lauren Raymer. Now how leaders manage lap traffic is already Derek Lewis has caught the 25 car and the 9 car as they do battle for last. In a way, they're kind of stuck at the moment. Everything is settled down so far. Oh, car on the wall. Turn 1. It is Grayson Alcevdo. Caution is out. First time this afternoon. And he's brought a few more with him. This actually reportedly has more than one car in this. As you see, look at that. Major rear damage to the rear end of the 20 car. He got hit by the 43. Major right front damage to the 43. Just plowed right into that quarter panel. It looked like he was going to have it settled in a way. But unfortunately the tire blew. So already there's a couple cars on pit road right now. Down to the backstretch pit stalls. The one is also down the front end of pit lane. Quick little tire change. And they end up Zach Speed is on pit road with a major quarter panel damage, while Mason Powers is on pit road getting right front taped up. They succeeded in making their stops. They will rejoin the back of the field. While we're here, we'd like to remind you that next week we go from the biggest, smallest bullring type track in NASCAR to the biggest track in NASCAR. Talladega Superspeedway, pack racing, 3 and 4 wide, multiple rows deep. What will we see next week? Tune in at 11 a.m. this time. A.m. on Fox, and then the green flag will probably fall around noon time. Here we go. Well, but in the previous show next week, we're going to discuss Napa's legendary return to the Cup Series. Last time they ran a Cup at the NASCAR's top level, 2013 MWR. Now, since Napa recently signed a deal, they will sponsor the 2014 and Jacob Tube for 5 races this season, starting with next week at Talladega, and it can be seen live on Fox. And speaking of some racing, NASCAR on Fox Racing will be here's some interesting radio communications between the leader Derek Lewis and the crew chief relaying info he's to the tire. Reason why we're holding off the restart and freezing the lap counter. Hey man, how's the track look right now? I don't know, man. Looks like it's lightly sprinkling on my windshield right now, but it's not. I'm not sure if it's enough to dampen the place. But I'll let you know. I'm not the man that makes the decisions. He has the 88, what it's like up on the top. It's where all the rain is, and that's why they're gonna have the cars drive up top. And kind of right along the wall. Get the top roof out there dried. Down on the bottom, however, which is where all the cars go, is where they're getting most of the water as it comes down. You guessed it, rain in Bristol. Rain was gonna strike and strike early. And it looks like it's getting pretty hard right now. As you can see on the onboard camera of Jacob Tube. There should be a light shower it's light shower right now. And there is a window, but look towards the south. Look about not long after. Heavy rains will probably pummel this track in a bit. So in the meantime, they're gonna try to get this place going and jumping. Here we go. Derek Lewis brings him down, back into the gas. We're racing on lap 9 of 30. How about Jacob Tube getting the bumper to the 42 team? He sticks it wide. He's trapped up top, 3 wide. I don't think he's gonna see much in the way of growth. As he's falling down to back right here. But so far, Jacob Tube has taken the lead. But here comes KFC Cup Series down on the inside. Look at how crazy this is. 3 wide right now. This isn't Talladega. Come on. Settle it down a little bit. As you see the 88 get backed up pretty far in the pack. The 88 did go to victory lane here last year at Bristol. But unfortunately, he's not doing too hot. Not doing too good today. And, oh, the 14's up into the wall. He gets the, it's like he may have a tire going, right front tire issue possibly. It's about to come apart, guys. About to come apart, about to come apart. Watch him, watch it, watch down on the bottom, watch down. Down on the bottom, watch down on the bottom, watch down on the bottom, watch down on. And on the bottom, caution. Right there. It let go. That may have been spark of a tire rub. It looks like he's gonna go up into the wall and nearly take out the 18 in the process. Look at him, he has to stop right here as they all came down into turn 3. He had to stop and just got the 18, but the 48 had no choice, ran into the back of him. So did the 21. The 88 got sandwiched up there. Caution is out. Second time today. Pussy. And you guessed it, it's for these three cars. These cars. 14, 88, and 18. And 14 and 88 came down. Yo! And then everybody scattered behind them. And the 14 down pit road now. They're going to try to repair this as much as they can. Bead's fried. The bead is cooked. We're done. 21 down on pit road. Trying to get the hood smashed down on his machine. Because all it is just hood damage. It's not like anything bad will happen in the car. See the pit crew down on pit road working on the 21. They send him out. You don't think that'll be the first of the battle scarred cars here, shall you think? Nah, not at all. As we are on lap 13, so we're about 4 laps from halfway. When we restart, we will be 3 from halfway. As in, things could get interesting. Here we go. Back into the gas. We're racing. Jacob 2 with a great jump out on the 2. Looks like the 2 may have followed things up right here. Because they're going back quite a ways. They could possibly rack them up here. They're asking to wad them up right now. Through turns 3 and 4, here comes Jacob 2 to the line. Oh, a little bit of contact between teammates. Oh, contact. Troll, turn 2. Couple cars. 1 car around. 2 of them get together. 3 of them get involved in a melee. Lots of trouble. Lots of trouble, guys. Lots of trouble. Big wreck. Big wreck. Big wreck. Big wreck. Alvin Alonso's involved. Busted. 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 Caution flag is out. Blake Dillon is in it. Brendan Little is in it. Tries overcorrecting, just gets into 31, which sends him into traffic, and then carnage behind them. 83 is involved. And right there, it's like the 4 car hit the wall, and then carnage happened behind them. You can tell that's probably the result of the Ford just got in the wall pretty bad, actually. I think he may have a lot of front damage. And he gets in the 16, the 31 pile up, and then 31 comes off the wall, gets absolutely nailed by the 17. See 17 down there, he's smoking. The 10's got damage. So is the 31 and the 16. They are down on pit road right now at the moment. And so is Dillon Murway. He's checking for possible damage. Matt. Dillon just got on the radio and said, how about, and when asked by his crew chief, Rodney Childers, how How does it? He said the right front toe might be killed, guys. We hit very, very hard. Obviously, they're looking to repair the car as much as they can, but it looks like they probably won't be out finishing this thing, which is a shame too, because Dillon had such a good car. But looks like the right front's pushed in. They're gonna try to repair that. It'll probably take a few laps, and a couple cars down the way. Oh, crash on pit road! My God. That's the 10 and the 31. As the 10 came out of the pits, the 31 was just there and just hit him. And look at the evasive action that tire change on the 16 had to make. Let's look at that again. Yo! Up on the windshield of the 16? Dang. Here's your official list of drivers involved. Trent Dunham is got a lot of damage. He cannot drive the car back. He is out. The 14, however, has returned to the racetrack at the moment. The 16, 83, and 4 have pulled out. They're going to restart 32nd, or I'm sorry, 33rd. 30th, 28th, and 27th. While we sort this out. Third caution of the day being cleaned up right now. As you saw right there. And via replay. Cars down pit road. Damn, my commentary sucks. Here we go. Coming to the restart zone. Green flag into the air. Wow, 24 humped the gun a little bit. He's missed the shift. And he's backed up the field. Really, really, really bad. No power, no power, no power. Oh man, what a heartbreak for that young kid. He's backed him up quite a ways, actually. But in the meantime, it's going to be Derek Lewis trying to fight the 42 down on the outside. And he looks like he's going to get the spot and nail it. Both two cars are taken out. Coming out of turn 4. And look who comes to the lead. Alright, come on. Come through. Alright, racking. They're racking pretty big back here, bud. Pretty big. They're racking big. Racking big back here. Caution flag is out. Whoa, look at that. Both these cars are split. Just split the 42 on both sides right there. Wow. Huh. Just came up and may have looked like he hit the curb. But basically the divot between the apron and the track and just took each other out. It's that simple. Both of them were able to loop it around in some heavy oncoming traffic. Whoa, Nate Sherman. Holy cow, buddy. Split him on both sides. Straight up. Didn't even touch him. Just, wow, that's impressive. And both the cars actually are going to restart, and they aren't going to lose a lot of ground, though, but they didn't, miraculously, didn't get any damage. As you can see right here, down in the Coliseum right now, as we switch to the Hollywood Hotel. Jeff Hammond, what does the weather look like? Remember that huge band we were talking about earlier? Yep. Well, it's almost 20 minutes away from us, and it should hold off till the end of the race, but it's probably a few pop-up showers popping up toward the south of us. And they should pass, but you never know. You can't really predict weather, but and I'm sure the guys in the pits are in the top 5 that are just scratching their heads and licking their chops. Like Jonathan Wishart, he's stayed out of trouble. He could be a pretty good contender for this thing when it's all said and done. After a pit stop, Jake Tube got shuffled out of the top 10 to 13th, or 12th, I'm sorry. Pace car comes around. Field is in the hands of Sports Center Cup Series this time. Coming out turn 4 into the restart zone. 11 to go at the green. Here we go. Alvin Alonso pulling out here on the backstretch. On the main pit road, we do stay green. Coming out of turn 2, Hunter Miller down the inside of the 11. He takes the lead, and teammate Nate Sherman's going to follow through, get in the 2 a little bit, shove him wide in the corner. They come out onto the front stretch. Everyone's just fighting, clamoring for a spot on the bottom. See, 41 comes down. Oh! And looks like Hoffman's going to try to... Oh, contact. There they go. And Nicholas Lopez and Menard's Cup Series are... Oh, this is big. This is big. Oh, man. Okay, they're wrecking. Big wreck. Big wreck in 2. Big wreck in 2. Big wreck in 2. Caution will wave. Caution will wave. And trouble behind them. several other cars pile into the aftermath. Caution is out again, and you may consider this the big one right here. This is big. Jonathan Morrison with heavy radiator damage. He was making his way up to the front. And this all started when Hunter Razzani in the 41, I promise I will get your name right, got into Caleb Hoffman. He just created one of those accordion type wrecks where one guy pile gets turned in front of a large pack and everyone seems to feel the urge to pile in. Peyton Beasley's involved. As looks like rain is also falling too in the area. What is really good? Alright, rack. Big rack. Say hi, come on. Caleb Hoffman, however, he's probably none too pleased with Nicholas Lopez or Hunter Razzani right now. Both cars seem to be they're beating on each other right now as they make their way down. Hey, come on, guys, get away from him. If you have to, brake check him. And it looks like the 41 is gonna stop. Oh, what the? Now the 19's mad at me because of a completely instant that was totally uncontrolled. He came down. Why can't he fucking accept that? Because he's a whiny little preppy bitch. Caleb Hoffman. Well, that was stupid. Now he killed our car. Probably not the homecoming he had envisioned. Yeah, nearby Tennessee native. Caleb Hoffman. When the 41 Hunter Razzani came down, stopped, and then 19 drove right into him. So at the moment, there's quite a few cars that have damage, and a few more that are going to be in the garage. Well, you can tell the 3, 42, and 19 obviously are going to have garage damage. 3 and 19 are going to have garage written all over it. So they take an early trip home to work on their Talladega car next week. 25 and 22 didn't get much damage, but nevertheless they got enough to majorly affect their car's handling. And looks like the 41 is also going to try to stop in the 19 pit. As rain is falling hard. Nine to go. Hunter Miller has brought the car to brought the field to pit road. As rain is pouring, the drivers are told to get out of the car. Ours, as this red flag is, yeah, it's gonna be, looks like it might be a while. And see right here, we can barely see the track right now as it's pretty much soaked in. They're gonna do the old-fashioned 3 wide short track style stop. This is how they're gonna line them up for the all-star race at Brighton in a few weeks for the start. So they're going to have a World of Outlaws style parade lap, a side-by-side parade lap, and then a World of Outlaws style start. Jonathan Morrison gets his car towed to the garage. Caleb Hoffman is also in the garage right now. They have, Caleb Hoffman has declined an interview with us. As rain is falling, and it is falling hard. Consider this the 5th caution for the big one. And this one took a lot of cars out. There's been 2 major accidents today. One of them involving about 8 cars. One of them involving about 6 cars, and the other one involving 8. That's some wrecks you see at Talladega right there. At the moment, while we give you a recap, race went green a little after 12:45 p.m. Eastern, and right from the get-go, Jacob Tube fought Derek Lewis tooth and nail to get the top spot. Until the first caution came out, lap 3, yep. Grayson Sevdo blew a tire got wide on the start, blew a tire, spun out into the pack, and unfortunately, and put his day in mid-major doubt, but he's currently sitting up there in 12th. Off at the moment, so there's going to be something to salvage out of his day. Yellow flag number 2, another multi-car accident down the 14 blows tire, gets the 88. Both of them get pinned into the wall, making this the 2nd caution. The 14 was fighting pretty hard with the 824, but unfortunately contact led to a tire rub, led to a tire implosion, led to the 88 being squeezed into the wall. And led to the 14 to go back the wall. 3rd caution, the big one that we all talked about. Dillon Murway apparently locked his steering, hit the wall. Brendan Little spun into traffic, and everybody checked up. And seemed like about 8 or 9 or 6 or 7 other guys spun into it. You see the damage repairs done to the 14. They have haven't really been much of a threat. It was the first race of the season that they've just been biding their time quietly, if you will. It just seems off for them to have this kind of race, even though they got their huge win Friday night in Brighton, last Friday night in Brighton. They just haven't had that big success boost, confidence booster going into this thing. Into today's race. 4th caution, Zox Moon gets loose, spins, takes out the 42, and watch this save when the 42 loops it. 48-24, there it is, cruise along. What do I do? 48, just, look at that. Fuck PVC mold. Look at that. That's close. Just shot between both those cars. And it looks like, and then this recent yellow, the big one, struck when Caleb Hoffman, Nicola, and Hunter Lozani got together, starting a chain reaction incident, and later led to this incident. Caleb Hoffman not happy at all with the accident. They chased each other for about a lap. Before literally coming into the flat part, turns 3 and 4. The 4 one sat there and basically got in front of rear-ended. Now the 19 and the 3 are both behind the wall at the moment, and but it looks like they're both going to be done for the day. And it looks like we got word just now that this race is official. It's in the books today at Bristol after a heavy downpour. Hunter Miller survives the mid to late race chaos in a wet Food City 8500 to earn his first win of the season. Punch his ticket into the chase. In a rain-shortened Food City 500 this afternoon. Sports Center Cup Series second. Nate Sherman third, earning his best finish since winning the 500 back in Daytona 500 to open the season. Jackson Hunter fourth, and Eric Gamer fifth. Paula Moon sixth, Josh Wienbach seventh, Jacob Tube eighth, Zoex Moon ninth, and Noah Spalding 10th. All 5 Hendrick cars take half the top 10 this afternoon. And yeah, as we look through the rest of the field, I see a lot of notables. Matthew Powell 13th after having a scary wreck in last year's race in which his fuel cell exploded at the end of pit road. Basinger 14th. Jessica Shelton 18th. DJ Harris 20th. M&M's Cup Series 21st. Again, you're going to see a lot of major names like Hunter Razzani, Caleb Hoffman, and Jonathan Morrison. Started last, and he finishes last. So overall, congrats to Hunter Miller. We do want to inform you now that there is a national service warning, so there'll be no post-race interview. Everyone is told to take cover immediately at the moment. Obviously there is going to be, because there is a severe thunderstorm warning, there is a threat that all fans are being told to leave leave the track. Even all drivers and pit crew members are told to take cover in anything that's nearby, because any sturdy building, which is a smart idea because lightning, metal can make a big mess. So overall, Hunter Miller enjoys a nice win, and Hendrick Motorsports gets all 5 of their cars inside the top 10. That's pretty impressive. So remember, next week, Sunday afternoon, we go from the smallest track in NASCAR to the biggest track in NASCAR. The Aaron's 499 coverage begins at 11 a.m. Eastern, and then followed by the Aaron's 499 covered green flag at 12, presented by Aaron's 499, presented by Time Warner Cable, with coverage from by Time Warner Cable at noon Eastern. We'll see you then. Congratulations to Hunter Miller for his first win of the season. If you, as usual, please like this video. If you enjoyed today's race at Bristol, comment on this video, subscribe to this video, follow me on Instagram for some random shit posted, follow me on Snapchat for exclusive behind the scenes look at how these stop motions are made, and any of my other videos. And we'll see you then. Be sure to be on the lookout for more Wrath of Cortex episodes coming out in the coming days.